Yo, what's up, people? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're watching for the first time, you know the drill. Hit that subscribe button. So I was on Twitter yesterday and I came across this post of Bankuli. Now, I don't think Bankuli needs any introduction. Bankuli is actually an OG when it comes to this whole music thing. One of the gatekeepers, a very important figure in Nigerian music industry. I don't think just Nigeria, but the whole of Africa. So he made this post on his Instagram, I think. Now, in this particular post, we got other gatekeepers. These are also OGs. These are also important figures in Nigerian music industry. Having a conversation with these two young artists, about how they started the whole Afrobeat and how they made Afrobeat what it is today, and how they had to stop playing international song or foreign songs. There was this point in Nigeria where not playing Nigeria songs was a flex. Back then I would be like, I don't listen to Nigerian music. It was a flex, like a real flex. I only listen to American music. So they had to stop playing or airing or giving these foreign songs or these foreign artist songs attention in order for our own artists to actually shine. So that's what they did. I think what they did was they put this whole percentage of foreign songs that would be aired in our radio stations, which actually helped our music industry become what it is today. And they were actually saying how most artists actually forget easily. It's normal human tendency. I'm going to actually play this video so y'all see the video I'm talking about, and y'all get to hear for yourself what these OGs actually say, how artists actually blow up and actually forget where the whole thing started. Now, without these people, without these radio presenters, without these radio stations, as an artist, they spark up the whole thing. They start the whole thing. So they start the whole thing, and every other thing picks up from there. But they actually saying how artists forget easily. So it makes you wonder if artists like Burna Boy went out there to actually say such thing about Afrobeat, oh Nigerian apology. I never made a video about what Burna Boy said because that shit actually pissed me off so bad. Because it makes no sense to me. At the end of the day, you still an Afrobeat artist. Your foundation and everything is basically Afrobeat. So you going out there to say such thing about Afrobeat doesn't make any sense to me. So I feel like Burna owes Nigeria an apology, which I don't think he's going to apologize because y'all know how he is though. But we've seen greater artists fall, so you might want to humble yourself. You might actually want to humble yourself. It's just how it is. Anyways, it makes you wonder if countries like Ghana actually need to do the same thing. I feel like Ghana. I don't know about other countries, but I know I pay attention to Ghana music. The industry and everything about Ghana music as a whole, and they're actually struggling right now. It's like the whole thing is kind of confusing. It's raining, so I apologize for the background, noise. Now, they're really struggling right now. Ghana music is really struggling right now. And to keep it real with you, if you check their top 100 on Apple Music, it's actually dominated by Nigerian songs. Not just Nigerian songs, foreign songs, but mostly Nigerian songs. So it makes you wonder if they actually implement the same thing. Their music industry is going to do better. Because we're dominating these guys really really bad. Not just Ghana though. We're dominating basically the whole West Africa, the whole of Africa. Not the whole of Africa though, because I think countries like South Africa actually did the same thing. They limit the amount of foreign songs they actually play on their radio. So if you check South Africa top 100, it's actually dominated by South African songs. So they consume more of their own products. You understand? So it makes you wonder if countries like Ghana actually need to do the same thing for their music to grow. Anyway, y'all check out the video and see what these OGs had to say.
This is why we stopped playing foreign music. And this is what gave birth to what is Afrobeats today. Dr. Dokwesi called us one day and said, now well done. No. What's number 1 on your top 10? It was Tupac. What's number 2? Whitney Houston. Number 10, top, everything was foreign. So you people don't see any Nigerian that. We say, it's only King Sonny and the Shina Peters. Their music is not popular, sir. Say, now well done. So how long will you keep doing that? When has Michael Jackson ever called to say thank you for making me number one? Why don't you look for some local boys, promote them, make them superstars? People will see them on the street and say, So don't forget this, because when you are on the stage jumping and your fans are screaming, they are the ones that are playing your music. When you are not there, you are sleeping. They are playing it at midnight, Friday, Saturday. This is the hottest thing. But people now forget because your music is now trending everywhere. But if these ones don't play it and start and light that fire, your talent will just be in your head. You will be playing in your bedroom. So don't forget them.
In addition to what he said, Skills and Zeal, they just came from London. Okay. From airport here.
From airport here.
They landed airport, enter car, turn radio to Kenny's FM.
It's vibration. They were playing his music.
Vibration. Wow.
Yes, he filmed it.
Wow.
He filmed it. It was Kenny's FM, long play.
That's massive.
Vibration.
Massive.
And they played from the beginning to the end.
I have not met you.
I have not met you.
You gave him money.
He has already given you a support.
First time. I've seen his videos.
Okay.
So
I really won't tell you
next year now,
I knew she was
next year when he's collecting his award, he will say, I want to thank my mom.
My mom, my friends.
My friends. I want to thank. He will thank all
the DJs.
But he won't remember
the DJs. I radio station.
It's normal human tendency.
All DJs will fall in love with you.
But just remember those little beginnings and the people that didn't even know you and supported. Human beings we tend to forget.
Very forgetful.
You will now be rolling with Olamide and you think those are your friends. No, it's these ones that even played your music without knowing who you are. So even if you don't give them money, just the thank you, the text.
When you are on interview,
that's why we are still friends today. I haven't seen him in.
You mentioned.
Last time we saw was Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
At Grammy Awards.
About what, 3 years, 4 years ago?
4 years ago.
4 years ago.
Yes.
But we know that the love is there. We share common interests, so you can call any day and say, I'm coming tomorrow. So don't forget this one.
This music, and I was about to go on there and I listened.
And he played it.
Music was massive. And it was played. And
I played like 6 times.
6 times.
Yeah, I played personally for 6 times.
6 times, yes. In fact, when you were doing that interview for me, she was making this air for the music video. She was making this air in the salon when you called. So I ran out of the salon. The meaning shopper, the shopper.
So the day you collect your first award, you mentioned Nigeria landed in Nigeria, DJ
yes,
it's true.
And shout out to all DJs.
Shout out to all DJs. For the love.
And Uncle Kenny and you want to.
And Uncle, don't forget them.
Alright, let's do it.
Yeah, so that's what they did, and I'm glad they actually did it because it's actually helped our music industry. Like I said, at some point, damn, it was a flex. I know you listen to Nigerian song now. That was a hard flex. Big boy, you see my phone filled with Celine Dion, Meek Mill, stuffs like that. It's crazy. So they did what they had to do, and look at how big Nigerian music industry is right now. Look at how good our music is doing right now. Which I don't think it's ever going to stop. We are literally on top. For instance, Burna, even though I don't agree with most of the things he says, Burna is undoubtedly one of the biggest artists in the world right now. I'm not even talking about Africa, the world right now. It's mad. He's moving mad right now. So you really got to give him his flowers at the end of the day. But some of the things he does just pisses me off, honestly. But he's great, but he just needs to slow down. So like I said, they had to do what they had to do, and it makes you wonder if Ghana needs to do the same thing. Because they're really struggling right now, trying this, trying that. It's like, nothing is really working out for them. you know, and they're frustrated. At the end of the day, they bring all their frustrations to Nigeria, you know, but it's not Nigerians' fault, you know. It's not our fault at all in any way. So it is what it is, man. Hit that subscribe button if you're watching for the first time. Peace.